Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. Today has been a day of short track racing, and tonight we've got the Lintz Creative Bristol 200, and it is in for a show. I tell you what, 200 laps around Bristol Motor Speedway is just how I want to spend my Sunday evening, and hopefully you are going to enjoy the show. It's going to be a ton of fun. And sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. But before you do so, make sure you reach up, you hit that share button, you hit that like button, you hit the follow button. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, all three platforms live. And it's going to be a ton of fun. A lot of drivers still out there. They're going to be out there qualifying. Folks are going to figure their lap times out, where they need to be, how they need to be there. And drivers like Oliver Cordell, who are looking to find some more speed, get some more wins, get themselves into the mix. They're going to be doing just that. I'm re-downloading Trading Paints because some of the drivers' paints aren't showing up, so I just wanted to make sure it's doing. Check out the social platforms. Brent Lowe gave us a follow. I'm just going to go through and hit all the stuff that has happened. Jacob Keith giving us a share and gave us a like, and Anthony Clark gave us a share as well. Brent Lowe gave us a follow. Thank you very much out there on the old Facebook platform. John and Deb giving us a follow, or giving us a subscription over there at the old YouTube. Thank you so much. Appreciate you very much for that. Rich gave us a like. Throsty gave us a like as well. Thank you very much. CDXX Gaming gave us a like out there as well. Cornelius, thank you so much for the like out there as well. He says, let's go and chat. Much love and appreciation. All these folks getting out there, running their stuff. I guess he is running an iRacing Paints game. They're going to finish up qualifying. Let's go over your race information right here. Center of your screen. Ooh, no. That's not right. That's not the right button at all there, folks. Race info. Right there. There it is. Hi. Lintz Creative. You can go to lintzcreative.com, find out more information. We'll talk about them in just a moment. Half a mile here. It's a half a mile. Track temperature is going to be 70 degrees. It's going to go from sunset into nighttime here for the 200 laps, brought to you by Duck Press Media Solutions. DuckPress.com for all your media solution needs out there. They do a lot of things, and if you haven't checked out the website, it's an absolutely fantastic one, www.duckpress.com. The weather is going to be nice and fun. 55% humidity. The partly cloudy sky is going to play a factor here. The 2-mile-an-hour wind. Well, we all know that Bristol is a big, giant tornado, so there's not much that's going to be in the way of what the wind will do here. But the track temperature is always a big factor. So it's very close to the air temperature, which means that it's going to get a little hotter, and then it's going to cool down, and all the tires are going to be nice and tacky. And then as things wear on, it should get a little bit more free up. We'll see how they go. Let's see. Lintz Creative, we were going to talk about them real quick. Again, Lintz Creative, Lintz Creative. .com. If you're looking for a dedicated and hardworking company, I tell you what, Lintz Creative is doing great things out there. Look no further than Lintz Creative, headquartered in South Bend, Indiana. Lintz Creative currently designs top-notch and enthusiastic websites, paint schemes, and even stout-looking bulletins and graphics. Lintz Creative works hard for you, the customer, vowing to keep you happy and a supporter of them. They work hard until you're satisfied, whether it's day or night, spring or summer, storms or hurricanes. They will work for you, and they will treat you more like more than a client. Check them out today and see why Lintz Creative is easily noticed as one of the fastest growing young operations in motorsports. We love them. We appreciate them being a part of the Strictly Stock Duck Press Media Solutions Truck Series. They're having a ton of fun. Thank you to everybody out there watching. I encourage you to do so. Bristol Motor Speedway, located in Bristol, Tennessee, constructed in 1960 and held its first NASCAR race on July 30th, 1961. Bristol is among the most popular tracks on the NASCAR schedule because of its distinct features, which include extraordinarily steep banking and an all-concrete surface, which is going to be dirt here in a couple of weeks. More short track racing. We love short track racing here at the old SC. You know this. It's Bristol, baby. That's what I'm saying. Cordell, your pole sitter. Richard gave us a like out there. He's going to be your outside pole sitter. He's got the Oreo candies. Looking good for me here. We love it. We love it. I saw Hamlin won today. Not too happy about that, but he's got to get at least one of those Toyotas needed to get up there because Hendrick Motorsports has been stomping the field lately. So Good on him. Congratulations to I haven't watched the entire race. I watched about 5 minutes of it, but Richmond is it's a great track, and it was good to see that it ran pretty decently too. So look forward to seeing what they're going to do next week at Martinsville. Bryson Fitzgerald's going to be there with James Cato in row number 3, Gavin Hibson, Rick Javorka in row number 4, Nathan Yarnell, and Dean Sprinkle, the man himself. The number 10 spot belongs to the 28 to Rick Sousa and Justin Sumner are going to make up row number 6. Moving on down that grid, Joe Francis out there. I believe Joe is running the numbers for everybody today, so he's going to be your race controller. We love the ad man out there. Much love to you. I'm not a Hamlin fan. We all know this. We all know why I'm not a Hamlin fan. It's okay. Anthony gave us a like. Thank you for sharing the stream, brother. Appreciate you. Chris, thank you for liking the stream out there as well. Elliot Swope, Holt Johnston, Brock Johnston, Jesse Cottrell. Those are going to be the next few lines. Mike Harris and Billy Sigmund, and then GT's back out in the mix as well. Thank you to GT out there, Joe and GT. Running the numbers for everybody. Hopefully you're going to have a fantastic day. I think GT is going to be in the pits. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. I don't have to like him. He drives and makes more money than I do. I'm good. I just call the races. Joe's in the chat. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you being out there in the chat with the YouTube folks. Much love to you. I was a little nervous for him though, hearing how long it. But you know, I mean, they decided to make their pit strategy a little bit different, and they made it work a little bit better. Which I love pit strategy races, so you know that's awesome. I mean, good on him for getting the race win. You know, it's snapped a losing streak for him too, because he hadn't finished inside the top 10 at all. So it was it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We aren't going to dwell on it. At least it's not the only other driver that I despise more than him. Evening, sir, Mr. Cordell. How you doing, brother? Good luck on your race today, there. Hey, did you not have a paint loaded in? I was going to ask you that, and maybe actually, hold on, let me check something. It might be on my end. Options. Back, yes. They're green. Give me a second. Oh, I've got it in. You're good. All right, Cordell goes. Rich to second, and Bristol is underway here, folks. Caution, quick caution. Nick Sawyer involved. What happened to Nick? He is sideways. But he's going to go around him. I think the 12's going to stop to let him go. Whoa. That was quick. They didn't even take the... They barely gotten that lap around here. Let's take a look and see what happened. We'll follow along with Nick. Nick was right there. There's the 3 up high. Let's see what happened. Oh, he got out of the gas and the 3 punted him there. Oh, 15 gets into him. Oh, man. What happened? What happened? Hold on. We got to go back into the cockpit here. We got to listen to what happened. Something happened here. Hold on. Let's, they had just gotten up to speed. There wasn't really much going on there. Here's a cockpit view here. Oh, he was really feathering that throttle there. Hold on. Let's listen to what was going on with James behind him. Ooh. They were trying to do the same thing. He was trying to stay out of him. He was. I promise. All right. It is. Oliver Cordelia, race leader. First caution, was watching how much he was closing in on. Yeah, it was a matter of time. I was surprised that Harvick didn't give him the old boot, but it all happens. Oh yeah, WrestleMania's on. I forgot about that. I'm competing with WrestleMania. Come on, man. Come on. That's okay. We like it. Cottrell, Brock Johnson, GT into pit road. GT driving the snuggle machine. We like the snuggle. Snuggle. Everybody coming down pit road speed, 35 miles an hour. You can almost run faster than that on pit road. Got me on book. I love it. I love it. Hopefully they put on a good show. That's for darn sure. That's for darn sure. There's a young man I saw on TikTok that he was part of, who's it, Charlie, I think it's Charlie USA or something like that. He goes around, he he's an incredible individual, and he helps folks realize their dreams. And there was a special needs individual that that wanted to go to WrestleMania. They got him tickets, so that's really, really, really awesome. They read that. Never. I'd rather watch me than WrestleMania. Nate, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You can watch that on mute and pay attention to the race. I love it. I love it. See, you know, I mean, it is what it is. WrestleMania back in, what was it? At the 90s to early 2000s. That was. I think that was what made it cool. I was a Hulk Hogan fan back when I was a kid. It used to be the dad and son sit down and watch some wrestling thing. I had my Hogan buddy, and the Ultimate Warrior was the big rage, and it was so long ago. Now I look at it and go, well, they're a bunch of soap operas. This is the way I feel, but nothing wrong with it. They make more money than me, and they do a better job at telling a story, I think. But nothing bad about it at all. They put on a good. They used to put on a good show, in my opinion. I don't follow it anymore, but it's really cool that they still have that. They still have WrestleMania and stuff going on. One of the largest entertainment industries ever created by the McMahons, and it's just absolutely insane. Cordell, Richard Fitzgerald, and good old Mike's up there. They're ready to go green flag racing. That's the only caution we're going to have. Let's go. Carly, how you doing? Rich had a little bit of an internet issue there, I think. I don't know what's going on with Rich. He blinked there for a moment. We'll see if it straightens up over the course of the racetrack. Got all my settings fixed in the course of the downtime, and needed to kind of relax. So Rich was just holding on there. 23 of Michael Carpenter holding on. Ooh, hit the bottom of the apron there. Don't want to do that. What happens when you hit the bottom of the apron? Well, that truck wants to shoot up the racetrack. Gavin Hibbs doing a phenomenal job. Gavin really good at Bristol, so don't look for him to slow down. Oliver Cordell, your race leader, fastest lap of the race. The driver right behind him, Bryson Fitzgerald's going to drop into the mid part of the turn. Fastest way around this track is the bottom line, but you can't hold it for too long, because if you do, you're going round side. 23 up high, you can utilize the high line. You can be almost full throttle in the trucks on the high line, just lifting just a little bit. That's what we like to see. Folks getting used to that high line, because that high line is going to come into play a lot later, especially if you watch this little duo right here, Michael Carpenter in the iRacing Motorsports 23. He is working that high line. He's going to pass the 16. 16 is going to still be in the corner here, but the 23 able to utilize that high line speed, keeping himself out of the wall and drive away. And right now he is burning laps faster than everybody out there. 14.9 on the last lap. Not the fastest lap of the race, but darn near it. James Cato runs the fastest lap of the race, though. 14.88, 15-second laps are absolutely insane. Oliver Cordell out there. Let's go. There's my SpongeBob. Much love, dear. Good to see you out there. Thank you to everybody out there. Give it all the like. Give it all the follow. Give it all to everything that it needs. Richard going to close down some of that space. We talked about how the 23 was doing. Well, right now, he gets that run off the corner. He's going to be right there on the back bumper. He's going to close a little bit more distance, drive a little bit lower, try to close that distance down to Richard. We're going to have to drop low here, try to stay out of the bumper. This is taking some skill here to be able to manage that throttle. He comes off the corner. Richard's doing a phenomenal job as well to be able to hold him off. Second lane for him to drive off on the bottom. That's what he is doing. That's how he's making up the ground. And right now, Richard changing gears, trying to figure a different line out. 23 up high. 38 is going to be right there. The 23 does have enough tire on him that if he really wanted to, he could probably drop low. Jesse Cottrell bringing up the tail of the field. Here's the 88. We're talking about James Cato. He had to come to pit road. He's going to be a lap down. And Nathan Yarnell, one of those drivers there as well. So right now, the 88 and the 15. There's the 388 of Jesse Cottrell still on the lead lap. Caution's going to come out. And dang, Richard involved. And I think that might be with the 23. Gavin Hibbs in and out for a second. Rich, where did Rich go? Rich is all the way. Just got some nose damage. Rich is blinking just a little bit. Oliver blinking just a little bit as well. Not quite sure. Take a look and see if we can see this entire field. I want to make sure that I can. I remember before that I had about 17 or 18 that we had 17 or 18 drivers. I know that I can see all of the drivers, but I remember having an issue before where the drivers didn't load in. All right, caution. I love SpongeBob. I love him too. Good. Caution comes out. Nate, thanks for the like. Appreciate you. Alrighty. Drivers coming to pit road. Cautions brought to you by in every episode, every single broadcast by those fine folks over there. And hopefully we're getting them some views over there because I love their podcast. Nerds Do a Nerds Think podcast. We appreciate them. We love them very much. Here is what happened. We're going to go right here. It was Oliver Cordell. Oliver just kind of running away with it. Rich was right here. Let's see what happened. 23 right to the back bumper right there. Just got to the edge and he goes around. Got a little bit of a clip on the nose there from another driver. Ooh, how about a little far chase? That's what we're going to see. I just wanted to be sure that he wasn't... Okay, 23 drops from the high line. This is that run I was talking about. And then, just an edge. Just an edge. And then a little clip from a passerby. I think that was more net code than anything. All right. Come on, Rich. You got this. Go get that thing fixed. Josh, do I have any tips on broadcasting? You're thinking of getting into this. Okay. So on my screen, I have many monitors. I've got chat just like every other streamer does, but I've got chat and an OBS running on the screen watching. I do use it for keeping up with chat and everything like that, but I also monitor all my segments, making sure that I adjust and stuff. I recommend that I'm going to be the opposite of every streamer out there. The streamers will tell you that you need a good camera or a camera first, and of course you need a PC. I always recommend doing that. Get a PC. Most streamers will tell you need a camera and an inexpensive but a good a good light to be able to showcase yourself. The only time you guys get to see me is whenever I personally game, or whenever I feel like being that commentator in the booth. I also recommend that you watch races with the volume off. Not necessarily mine. I want you to listen to me. Watch old NASCAR races with the volume off, and call the race as if it were live, and do just that. Okay. I have information on my right panel that tells me when somebody wrecks and all that stuff, just the same as anybody else would do. I recommend doing that. Also, I do have YouTube videos out there for OBS tutorials and stuff like that. Somebody told me I needed to make some more, so I'll probably work on doing that as well. You guys get the opportunity to check those out. But yeah, I would love to. I'd love to give all the information because there's a lot of leagues out there that I can't call. Don't necessarily worry about what your voice sounds like. I have a radio voice. I have that vaudeville voice. I highly recommend that you get out there and you call a race. Pay attention to what the drivers are doing. Like right now, I can see what the 16 is doing. You see the egg-shaped line that he was running out of 3 and 4 right here. You're going to see the front stretch or the back stretch out of 1 and 2. Now he's in 3 and 4. He was running an egg shape before. Right now he's all over the back bumper of the 44. Drops into the corner, lets it run down. 44 is going to do just that. He's going to run out to the wall and utilize the draft. Right now, Oliver Cordell has his hands full. The 44 is going to be right there to the inside. 2 is going to be able to defend this because the mid and high line is going to be a little bit faster for a lot of the drivers. Once the track wears in, you're going to see a lot of that grip change and move up that racetrack. 2, 44, 16, 23, and Rick Javorka in the 52, bringing up that 5th spot. Rick Sousa, count him out. I know what Rick can do. I've seen Rick drive, and you got to make that work. 94 Sumner, Justin Sumner to the bottom side. Again, how do I see who wrecks? So on the bottom right of my screen, and you know what I could do? Here's what I'll do. I will put this up just for this moment. Let me do this. 29 of 200. We will change our display over to the right side. Okay. not to give away too much here. Oh, man. I hear him getting spicy. And, yeah, give me 2 shakes. I will make that happen. Give me a moment, okay? I'm going to move some stuff up first, okay? So give me just a moment. We'll get that all squared away. And what I will do is I will show exactly what I see on the bottom side on what we're doing here. Caution's going to come out first, though, and we will make sure that we take care of that. Billy Sigmund involved, and I use a program called SDK Gaming, and it's specifically tailored for iRacing. It's what throws those overlays up for me. All that stuff. You see all your racers. I love it. Love it. Here's that caution real quick. Alrighty. So this is where it happens, and this is a good preview. Here it is. Throw it up on your screen real quick. So on the bottom right side, right over here, there's that blue and all that stuff that's updating right there. That lets me know who does what. Okay, so just so you know, we're going to put that right there. A little bit of a fun time here for you. You guys don't get to see this. So what I do is I go through and I see who's doing what, who's crashed, who's involved, who's doing what. So when the caution comes out, I know it's somewhere around where the yellow flag is, and if it doesn't say that it crashes, then I make that change. Here's what happened. I think 17 little free off the quarter 2 oil was coming up, and the first helicopter of the day goes to Mr. Sigmund. I think he went ahead and got himself cleared up, and he's ready to go back to live. That's how that works. That's what I do all the time. I have a lot of, that's just part of the panel. I have a lot of information. Fastest lap, when they came to pit road last, all the extra stuff. It's a ton of fun to be able to do this and look at that. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes that you folks, it's called SDK Gaming. SDK Gaming. I'll pull the website up. I don't normally do this for these folks, but I recommend them to everybody, but let me see if I can, oop, that's the CSS, SDK-gaming, I think is what it is. .co. Hold on. SDK Gaming. You have to look at it. Okay, here it is. I'll throw it in the old chat here. Right about there. There it is. So it does cost you a monthly subscription, but it's well worth it, and it's a solidly built tool. A lot of other folks use another free software. It's a free software called ATVO. I just find it to be very, very, it's not, there's a free version of it, and then if you want the Coca-Cola series style stuff on it, you got to pay for it. So what I recommend to folks is just get yourself a good set. This is very, very non CPU or GPU intense to run it. It just carries information, which I like. 33 is, I think when the 33 went around, he might be going to go to the back. It's Elliott Swope right there. What's going on with Elliott? He's behind the pace truck, and I wonder if he's going to have to drop to the back. You're a sucker for data? I love this. I love this thing. I literally love it. I'm in so much love with it. It's unreal. You can see what lap they pitted on, what lap they were running, and what lap somebody might have broken on. 33 is going to get there. He is. I was going to say somebody's going to have to release him, so they're going to extend the caution for another lap here. I wonder if when he had to stop and the pace truck went around, if they held him for that. You'd like to commentate when you're racing in iRacing, your NASCAR games, and I can't teach. Here's the thing, and I've said this to people who have approached me with the same subject, and take this for what it's worth. I can't teach people how to have a personality in the way that they call races. that's up to you to be able to tell the story and to be able to showcase what these drivers are doing. But I can teach you how to get yourself there. You know what I mean? Oliver Cordell gets a good jump there from the inside. Gavin Higgs goes to second. 44, Bryson Fitzgerald battles back to the inside, or to the outside. Joe Vorka, the 52, from fifth now to fourth. And now it's all full send. Billy Sigmund comes to pit road. Something going on there. Maybe a speeding penalty. You're not quite sure what happened there. That's always that's a good sign. The thing is that I have experience in commercial radio and calling local tracks, and I've done this for a living, so this is normal for me. I own a photography and media company here at the Lake of the Ozarks, so this is kind of my bread and butter. This is what I do. So just being able to apply that to a game or quote unquote a simulator is absolutely just a ton of fun. 52 holding off the 94. 94 is going to have to go to the inside. 23. I talked about Michael Carpenter earlier. He's been able to make some works, make some things work. Jesse Cottrell, a lap down at the moment. I do believe it's showing him a lap down to me. He's not a lap down. He's 3.5 seconds back. I don't know why that lap time. Oh, never mind it. It was on the other stuff. My bad. 22 of Harris in the mix. There is Mike Harris. Good to see him out there running again. Harris Construction, I believe that is what that still says. Holt Johnston in the number 47. Little right side. We're going to see that all the time. He's up 3. Corey Vaughn in the 54, right where he started. He's running a marathon. I like it. Dane in the 28's making me hungry. Can't have him. Caution. GT involved. Ooh, 76 right there. Good job by the drivers being able to get around and make that work. So GT's he's gonna run in. GT was a lap down. He shouldn't be a lap down. He should get back around. There he goes. Hopefully the pace truck doesn't hold him. He should be on the lead lap. Even if he did wreck, he should be on the lead lap. iRacing sometimes gets this wrong. I'm just saying. Because of the way that the wrecks happen. Not, because it's computer generated. Not saying that he is wrong. GT should be on the lead lap. He was on the lead lap. Even if he did wreck. So hopefully he gets that free pass. He was I know he was the cause of the car, or something was the cause of the caution there. It happens. There's a 15. He's going to get Nathan Yarnell's going to get his lap back. He's your lucky dog. Caution. Kendra, thank you for the like. Nate, thank you for the like as well. Much love to you. I saw you did that earlier. I meant to say something. Here's what happened for the old 76 here. He was into the inside. Gets down low. Somebody off the wall comes down. The 53 came off the wall. And bang! Right there. Everybody able to do their job. So he backs up. And then, since the 2 passes him right here, it counts him a lap down. So GT, who thinks he should be on the lead lap, should have been on the lead lap, that's what happens. It happens. 94, your race leader. Elliott Swope's going to be in second. And then the 17 looking for a free pass. Brock Johnston, he was looking for a free pass here. I don't know that he's going to get the free pass, because we got a couple of drivers that came out, like Justin Sumner. He came out on 4. Elliott Swope has yet to come to pit road. Oliver Cordell came out on 48. That's your race leader now. 50 of 200, a quarter way through the race, and it's a ton of fun. Thank you to everybody out there for liking the stream. Make sure you give it a share. You can teach people the software, the behind-the-scenes work, but it'll be up to the... Yes, that's absolutely... That's you know what, Josh? So... I kind of got thrown into it. I was basically given a week to figure out what software to run. I was brand new to iRacing. I just wanted to race the simulator and enjoy it. And then somebody had recognized my voice from commercials that I did over here in my area. And he was like, I know that name. Did you used to work for Viper Communications? And I said, yes, I did. And I did radio commercials and all kinds of stuff, and television commercials, and it's just the voice that I have for that. So what ended up happening is he's like, well, hey, I've got a league if you want to broadcast some races. I know you did some local races. Could you get in here and do that? And so within a week, I figured it all out, and then all of a sudden, about a month later, I was doing it for other people, and I did it. That's what I did. 94, good jump there. Going to be able to hold off, but not hold off the new tires. Oliver Cordell's already on the hunt. 94 up high. You got to keep it off that wall. They're going to start getting free in the corner on some of the older tires. Justin Sumner still trying to hold on to the lead. Not going to do it. You see that wave that he takes in the corner. Let's go inside the cockpit view of the 94. Woo! There it is. He's up high. Watch the wave of the truck. See how he has to flip the wheel back just a little bit? See that wave right there? That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes it can be too much, and that's what we're seeing, how the drivers are getting into each other, is that little flip back. 16 of Hibbs to the bottom side, getting around. Hibbs goes to third. And Nick Sawyer on the move. Wow, fastest lap of the race just ran by Oliver Cordell. He's 14.7 seconds, and he smashes the fastest lap by almost 14 one-hundredths of a second. So a tenth and a half better. Bryson Fitzgerald and the fastest lap prior to that. 14, but now, just as they try to battle back, 14.67, and now Bryson Fitzgerald at 14.81 runs his fastest lap of the race. Oliver Cordell is just getting faster and faster and faster. Gavin Hibbs, the long run king is what I call him. Rick Javorka to the inside of the 94. They battled for a little while, but now the newer tires starting to play a factor over the 94, and they are moving. 88 is going to be right back in the mix. That is the 88, of course. That's not the 88. That is Nick Sawyer. He is driving the 88. He is in the 69. We need to get that number. I'm going to end up deleting the paint to run the 69 on this paint scheme. Hopefully we can get that fixed for him. Just so that way, because there's two 88s here. I don't want to be like, I'm like, oh, the 88 got it. If I said the 88 got into somebody, I want to make sure it's the right 88. Or if I say the 88's winning the race, I want to make sure it's the right person winning the race. You know what I mean? Only thing I would ask for, it just makes my life easier. It makes your job easier, too, for the race. I like the paint scheme. If he needs me to throw a 69 on there, I will. But to me, that looks like an 88. Am I mistaken? It's an 88. Love you. Hope Johnston to the 47. He got a little right side. He's going to be up there on that Toyota. Now you're on the blue side. Thank you on the blue side. Maybe you like that one, too. I appreciate you very much. Carly's the best admin we have. Yes, she is. 47 with a Toyota. Inside the field, I think there's only a couple of Fords. Billy is running a Ford, and Elliott Swope running a Ford as well. Matt is Matt racing? Matt's not racing. Matt's out there streaming. I think he's got some super speedway stuff going. 2:44.16. Rick Javorka in the 52. Nick Sawyer in the 69. That's going to be your top five. Rich in the 38.23. Sumner, Cottrell, Swope. Top 10. Cottrell's been able to rebound from that early situation. He had to use that fast repair, but that's all early. 65 of 200. They're running. And I'm going to run myself. Oh, I forgot to give the helicopter award. We'll just give it to the field. I'm not going anywhere. Caution comes out. Oliver in the lead. Carpenter out. Anybody else having some blinking issues out there? I'm just asking for a friend. All right. Caution comes out. 67. Let's see if there's any crashes here. Was it Rick? I heard somebody. going around here? Who was going around? It wasn't Rick. All right, let's see. Sometimes it doesn't catch me up, folks. So I have to listen to this. So blimp cam. Boom, boom, boom. Gavin? No. Rick? No. Nick? No. 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 I'm looking. Sometimes you just have to. Ooh, was it the 94? Something happened. Somebody got sideways. Oh, was it the 15? Oh, it was the 15. Okay. All right, we figured it out. Here's what happened. Oh, he blinked for a second. All right, here it is. 22 high, 22 low side, 15 low, 15 out of the corner. Ooh, gets into the wall. At least he held it right. He could have went left and got whoa! He blinked for a second. He was trying to back it off the racetrack. This truck did some weird stuff there. All good. All good. Bordell, Bryson, Gavin, Rick Javorka, Nick Sawyer is going to be your top 5. And caution. Dang, oh dang, Nerds Do Nerd Things podcast. Let's talk about Lintz Creative. The title sponsor for today's race at Bristol. Of course, Strictly Stock Motorsports. You can find them on Twitter. You can find them on Facebook as well. That is the iRacing League that this is for. Duck Press Media is the league sponsor. Much love to the folks out there for what they're doing. With that, today's race sponsor, of course, Lintz Creative, Lintz Creative. They've got to 18 years of service for the racing fans. If you're looking for a dedicated, hard-working company, this is it. They're headquartered in South Bend, Indiana, but serve everybody. They will take care of you no matter where you're from. They currently design top-notch and enthusiastic websites, paint schemes, and even stout-looking bulletins and graphics for you. Lintz Creative works hard for your customer, for their customers, vowing to keep you happy and a supporter of what they do over the course of your relationship with them. So make sure you check them out, lintzcreative.com. What else? You can email them. There's a contact information up there. You can follow them on Twitter. Give them a call, 289-282-8457. Find them on Facebook. They're amazing. Green Flag Woo, 72 of 200. Alex, thank you for the like out there. Much love. Appreciate you. That's the shot. 244, 16, 52, 69. Move over Miami. They're on their way. Tennessee has a truck series like no other. Bristol's been very good. 5 cautions may seem like a lot, but it's not. It's Bristol. Come on. The drivers came out at 48, and already 26 laps have surpassed. The 44, Bryson Fitzgerald really trying to figure out. Oliver Cordell making moves. Oliver, the points leader in the series, has 2 wins in the series. He won in week 2 and week 3. Richard won last week, and he's had a fantastic drive over the course of the series. James has a win. Gavin Hibbs has a win. GT has a win as well. Scotty Grove leads the non-winning drivers in points. Actually leads the field in points. He would be your technical first place because he is got 186 points. However, he does not have a win. For the playoff structure that they are running, the win and you're in kind of playoff structure, so we love to see it though. Schedule for this week is Bristol. Next week we're going to the Ricky Bobby country Talladega is going to be next week. 99 laps for a whole 250 miles. Holy cow, we're going to have some fun with that one. That'll be next week, next Sunday, April 3rd. April 10th and April 17th. Let's see, Dover will be, actually, I take that back. Today's the 3rd. They're a week off, so it'll be the 10th will be Talladega. Today's the 3rd. The 10th will be Talladega. Dover will be on the 17th. National Super Speedway will be after. I have to talk to them about Easter. Easter's coming up. We want to make sure that everybody goes to church, right? That's what I'm saying. 244 to the inside. Fitzgerald takes over the lead here. You see the battle. Yeah, just rained it out a little bit. Cordell goes to the back again. Little wall tap. Nothing hurting. Seeing Dean get with the 28 here. Vaughn in the 54. He's been able to make up some spots. Everybody getting dicey. Little right rear damage. I think we're going to see all the trucks with some right rear damage. It'll happen. It's going to happen. Everybody's going to get in the wall. Even if they do use a fast repair. It's going to happen. Much love to everybody out there in the fam. I hope you're having a great day. I encourage you to have a great day. Lori, thank you so much for the love out there as well. I didn't see that one. It didn't pop up on my little notification bar over there. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate you. Sometimes I have to go back and I have to make sure that I look at it. Sixth caution of the race is going to happen here. If you're out there watching on YouTube, do me a favor. Reach up, hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe if you don't mind. Notification bell as well. I'd love to see you in some future videos and some future broadcasts. Live streams for gaming purposes are on Twitch, twitch.tv/Signature Esports. I encourage folks to follow me over there, because if you want to get in and relax and hang out with me while I dive to some war games, that's pretty much where you're going to see it. And it gets pretty entertaining from time to time. You know, I'm a dad. That's what we do. That's how you do it. All right. Caution. Loose trucks left and right. Well, I said that after they got some heat in those tires, once they got about 10 or 15 laps on those tires, you know what was going to happen. They were going to get loose. They're going to have to start figuring out how to drive the mid-high line. Egg shape is what works here for the line to save your tires. But a lot of drivers like to hold on to it. Same thing happened again. Woo! 47. Ow! Into the 17. Ow! Ow. Joe, are some drivers blinking for you out there? I just wanted to ask. I'm asking for a friend. So here's that 2x2. 53-33 is right there. Here, let's far chase this one. I got a few drivers blink. I didn't have anybody blink earlier. 47. That's Holt Johnston right there. It's into the corner. 53 off the high line. Oh, that's that little dicey feel that wow! Hold on to your tires. Whoa, what happened to... Whoa, who was that? That was Dean. Somebody flipped Dean back over. He was about to flip back over. Hold on, let's back this up. He was trying. Dean was right there. Yeah, some are. I wondered. 28. Tries to slow down, slows down. He's on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes. Oh! The iRacing truck clipped him. Did you see it? Hold on. I know he blinked a little bit. The 17 wouldn't have hit him that hard. Hold on. Here's the 17. Here's Brock. Here's the 17. Brock Johnston. Brock and Holt kind of got into each other. Watch this. So Holt's going to disappear. There's the 54. 17 was on the brakes. 28 was going to hold it. So he blinks. The pace truck blinks. Watch. They all come back. Boom. And then the pace truck. And somehow he's upside down, inside out. All right. That's awesome. Rich is on a hot spot tonight. Oof. We're rich. Got a few drivers out there doing that thing. Holy cow. Oh, give me a home. Oh, yes, you can follow me on Twitter, too. I kind of Twitter. Twitter. Green flag waves, 89 of 206, caution of the race. I'm going to give a helicopter award to the pace truck. Because he sent somebody flying. Dean didn't deserve that. Cornell, Bryson Fitzgerald, they have yet to come to pit road. Justin Sumner came to pit road. He's got himself some brand new tires and some damage repair. Mike Harris, the 22 behind, is on a roll. He came to pit road at about the same time. GT came to pit road on 87 as well. GT's just got to give that guy some luck. If it wasn't for luck, he wouldn't really have any right now. Cato working his way to the front. I talked about the fastest driver on the racetrack. He was at one time. Now it just needs to get some of that time back. 5G at least. Yes. Yeah. You need to have the pen. $38 in and out a little bit. I tell you what, he qualified just fine. Nick Sawyer, 104th. I hear the walls scraping. I know that you can hear it out there too. The walls are scraping. The walls are coming down here in Bristol. They're gonna do it. 95. They're gonna be halfway through it. I gotta go in little boy's room. Too much coffee, and I gotta take something for this fever I've got. I'll be right back. Saw the caution come out right there, and man, oh man, Gavin Hibbs involved, Rick was involved. It does look like we're going to take a look here. Actually, it says they just crashed. Maybe they just stopped real soon here. Let's take a look. Yeah, they just had to stop real quick. Let's see. Right here. I don't know. Oof. There it was. It might be that a vehicle blinked and not quite sure where it happened, but it did happen. James, you're amazing, brother. Thank you for the stream and share. Thank you for the like out there as well. You're killer, brother. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. James Madrid out there. You're quickly becoming the number one, where's it at? Oh, Pat sent me 500 stars. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate you. He's the leader right now. Sweet. But I think have you gotten the badge yet? Yes, you have. You've gotten the badge. Yeah, number one right there. And you got the 1-year anniversary thing going on too, I think. That's awesome. Trying to find this this caution here to see where it happened. Let's see. Oh, it was right there. I got rolling back forward. Everything was good. Man, I don't know. May have to check those settings out one more time. Make sure that I have the... I know I have view all drivers. I don't know. I'll check that right now, folks. Give me a follow on Twitch. That's my hide everything screen. Just so that way, you know. All right, no limit. My LODs, we want to be plus or minus max, plus or no limit on the frames. We're going to draw 64 cars. That's what it is. All right. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Appreciate you. Green flag waves. I know what it was. We're going to see. We're going to see if that made it work. Right now, a whole lot of full send mode. Oliver Cordell out front. Gavin Hibbs in second. Bryson Fitzgerald comes off of pit road in third. And they all came out of 102. Everybody came to pit road. Nathan Yarnell was your lucky dog. So he's going to be back in the mix again. A little bit of nose damage for that driver. Right in front of him, the 76. Trying to roll caution once again. And this time, Rick was involved. Here's the 52 and the 53 right here. Into the corner, 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 into the corner. Oh, he comes up the racetrack. 53 into the wall and a new helicopter award. Dang it, Rick. I think they were full send a little bit on that. The track temperature's gone up a little bit too, so we'll far chase this one. Let's see. Inside, and he's back in the gas here. Comes up the racetrack. Oh, he comes up. He was almost clear. He had the right idea. He just wasn't there. And then the 53 of Rick Sousa, he's fine. He's got some right side, but he'll be all right. Be all right. 52, Nathan Yarnell. He's going to be on the lead lap. Holt Johnson should get a free pass here. He should be your lucky dog, I do believe. Yep, he's going to be your lucky dog. Rick. Well, man, love you. Really do. You went around more times than everybody. Working 9 to 5. Caution. Nerds Doing Other Things podcast. We love them. We appreciate them. And, you know, they're just absolutely amazing. If you have not watched the podcast, then please, by all means, go find them on Spotify. They're wonderful. Wonderful. I do need to set up a hotkey for that link. So, admin / my bestie out there, could you remind me to do that, please? I'd be amazed if you could do that for me. Yeah. It's getting some of that damage repaired. I was wanting to see if it would show it getting repaired, because there's a lot of the times that you can sit in your vehicle. I know that I've done it. You sit in your vehicle and you watch your hood come down a little bit, and things start mending itself slowly but surely, quote unquote. I do like it though. Good physics in the game. Not perfect. It isn't perfect, but it's pretty darn close. Oliver Cordell's going to be your race leader. Gavin Hibbs in second. Bryson Fitzgerald in third. Nick Sawyer in fourth. Kato Likawa. Rich, I hope you're out there listening. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, my friend. Thank you for the like on the stream earlier. Appreciate you. Michael Carpenter. Rick is out there. Jesse Cottrell. He's the guy that is behind the scenes running pretty much everything else besides a few of the admins. Like Mr. Joe out there. Joe, you're still alive, right? They're not making this too difficult for you at Bristol, right? Much love, my friend. Much love. 2:16, 44:69. That'll be your top four. Is I believe Cato is going to be there in fifth on the inside. He is. James still super fast. Nothing wrong with what he's got going on. GT came to pit road. He got some more of his damage repaired. Sumner came to pit road. Got some of his taken care of. Mike Harris came to pit road. He took fuel and tires. Cool. Rick got some stuff fixed too. Green, we're going. 2:16:44. High line running. Full on send. Keep on trucking. In Bristol, my friend. Lintz created 200, 115 of those 200 being completed. Fast running racetrack Bristol is. Again, the 15-second laps are nothing to sneeze at. This is difficult for any simulator. I was trying to do the comparison, and I might do that. You know, that would be an interesting. I might make a. You still here? Been off caffeine for a week, so not as awake as you could be. Hey, I mean. I can't do it. Here's my segue into that. Start your day the right way. RoastedGems.com. Promo code BZ Bravo Zulu 20. Save 10% on your first order. You got some good coffee out there. Oh, no caution. There's no caution. Get off there, caution video. 2:44, 16, 3:69, 23, 38, 88, 53, 33. That'll be your top 10. Elliot Swope rebounding. He's doing a phenomenal job. I like the Swope brother. If you don't know who Matt and Elliot are, you should. They're great people. Great people. 120 of 200. 33 gets a good run off the corner there. Passes his teammate there. Right behind him, Rick Sousa, Yarnell trying to make some ground up as well. 121 of 200. This might be a run here. Sumner, the 94, trying to work his way back to the front. He's off one spot, but he was as high as second at one point. Actually, I take that back. He was leading at one point. He stayed out. And now just heavy damage there. 54 trying to work the inside. It's Corey Vaughn and that number 54. He's got a clean-looking truck. He just got to get himself all the way around. And as they do, here's what that front stretch looks like. Man, get it. 94, 54. 54 is doing it right. He just needs to drop in here, let the truck lift up, and then exit low. Exit low. Come on. And let it drift up. Exit all the way to the bottom. Come on, Corey. I'm giving driving tips. I mean, I'm not, but, you know. Nick Sawyer in fifth. Cato to fourth. He is right behind Gavin. All right, watch the line. That's what I talk about, exiting low. You see how those drivers exit low? They stay high. They exit. 1, 2, up high. Watch the low exit. Comes down. Well, they exited 2. A little medium there. High, and then usually they drive. There it is. There's the low exit. Thank you, James. Probably. It's great. That was a great segue. It was perfect timing. Oh man. I do love it. I do love it. Cordell, your race leader, Bryson Fitzgerald closing the distance down. Bryson catching him on the long run. I think that's where the two Toyotas are making it work. Yeah, Toyotas are inside the top three, and you probably should know that. Here, take a look. Here's your car. Here, pick out your favorite driver. This is what they're driving. Cordell, Fitzgerald, Gibbs, all Toyotas. Chevys all the way back to Elliott Swope. Swope driving a Ford, then Rick in a Chevy. Next non-Chevy manufacturer is going to be back in 17th. That's Holt Johnston. Dean in a Toyota as well. Billy Sigmund in a Ford. And Brock Johnston in a Toyota. Joe, you drive a Ford. We do know that. Everybody picking up some spots. Where'd Gavin go? Gavin go to pit road. Where'd Gavin go? He's in third. His name disappeared for a second for me. I tell you what, their coffee's pretty good. I recommend it. Coffee is pretty darn spectacular. It's so spectacular that even, caution, even Madrigato likes it. Justin Sumner involved. That was the 94 here. And my mom's been a Folgers fan for years, which is what we drink as our daily coffee. Well, had been, not now. Got to order some more from them because I do like it. Cordell, Fitzgerald, Hibbs, Cato, Sawyer, Carpenter, Richard in the 38, Cottrell, Jesse, number 88, he's in 8th. And then, 52 and 33, that'll be your top 10. It calls you the Florida hack. Hey, so good, man. So good. Nothing wrong with that. Old Johnston's going to get his lap back, so he's going to be, I think, 2 laps down now. As 47 will be, 2 laps down. There it is. All right, here it is. Here's what happened. Bam. 94 to the high side. There's a 76 behind. 76 goes low. Oh, he comes off the wall. And then there's just a bunch of trucks there. Woohoo! Nice job, Mike. Mike Harris. Holy cow. Do you see how he squeaked by that? Man. Hold the phone. Here's a look at that. Whoop. He sees it. Whoop. He skadooshed that one. He went, I'm good. Saved of the day. Cato's your race leader. Sky Citrus Soda, especially. Is it the organic one? I've heard of a Sky. That says Ski, but I think it says Ski. But if it's the one that I think from Whole Foods, then I have heard of it. But if not, then I don't think I've heard of it. Never drank coffee, but I've been addicted to soda. That's what he says. I'm just like, I like coffee. I don't drink soda. Speaking of things I do drink, though, if you want alert and awareness, especially for like streamers and stuff like that, if you have a lot of things going on, I've been drinking Dubby's stuff now for about 2 weeks, and it's been absolutely kind of awesome. There's a link in the chat, but the stuff's amazing. It tastes great. I don't feel like it's a ton of sugar. And as I drink the Dragonade, which is dragon fruit lemonade. It's really, really, really good. It really, like, it's refreshing. It keeps me cool, but at the same time, it it allows me to concentrate and think a little bit more. I don't know. It just does the trick. Of all the things that people have sent me to be like, hey, you need to do this and you need to do that. It's the one thing that I don't need to worry about. You know, I actually trust this product, and I've been enjoying it. So there's a link. It's called Dubby. They're wrecking back there. Gavin Hibbs involved. Holy cow! Whoa! 47 just skadooshed. What in the world? 15 stuck on something. Hold on. We're just going to back it up from here. Dun, 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 dun. 54 on the 16 to the 15. All stuck with a rock and a hard spot here. They get into the corner. 16. Oh, 16 just gives them just a little bump, bumping the bumpers. And then all of a sudden, I'm trying to figure out who put the dynamite on Bristol, because Holt Johnston here. Holt Johnston, for whatever reason, quarter speed, got sent. Oh, he drove up and over the 76. I mean, 9.2 for the landing. He stuck it. Yeah. Oh, hey. He's trying to make it. Somebody give him a push. Oh, poor guy. It's Bristol, I guess. No. I don't think it's organic, but it says naturally flavored. It's better version of Mountain Dew. Oh, okay. Okay. So when I did drink soda, I used to, when I was in the Army, my drink of choice, or my breakfast of choice, because, you know, they're like, oh, you got chow hot time and all this and all that. When I was married, so there was no time for that. I had to run home, shower, change, get back for all that stuff. I didn't have barracks close to be able to keep everything there. I did. I mean, they had the barracks, but I didn't have a room there, and I wasn't old enough, or I wasn't high rank enough to have an office just yet. But when I joined, whenever I was stateside, I used to enjoy a banana cream moon pie and a Mountain Dew for breakfast, and I did that religiously. Stuff was pretty darn good together. I don't know why. It was just what I did. Of course, my body can't handle that now. I can't take that anymore. Just kind of the way it goes. Cato, Sawyer, Carpenter, Richard in the 38, Cottrell in the 88. Cordell's back to 6th now. Oliver came to pit road on 54. I'm sorry, on 135. So he's got some fresh tires. 143 of 200. Yeah, I mean, it's all good stuff. 495 days James followed out there. Look at that, man. James Mandred has been a follower for 495 days. So you went through my first annual celebration, which we're going to have our second year celebration coming up very soon. Man, thank you, James. Look at that. All right, they're lined back up. Green flag's going to wave again. 10th caution of the race for 50 laps. But they've had some green flag runs in here. Cordell drops to the bottom here. Oliver trying to make up all those spots. You know, he wants to go to the front. Rich right there with him. Rich has got a clean-looking truck right now. A little bit of nose damage, but that ain't going to stop him. I don't think. Whoop, maybe. That might stop him. Oliver Cordell up to 4th now. Michael Carpenter in the 23. He's been trying to pass drivers all race long. Came to pit road on 102. Finds himself in 3rd. They are working it. 3:69:23. Oliver in the 2. Richard in the 38. He's not done. There's Bryson Fitzgerald to the bottom side. Bryson trying to get a win here as well. They can run 52 laps green. This is going to be interesting to see. James trying to pull away from everybody, though. Carpenter battling back and forth. Whoa! Caution. Jesse involved. He is backwards on the racetrack. Flips it around. Dang, oh dang. All right, there it is right there. Steve. I just probably need to turn it back up there, Steve. I had to turn it down for one of the other things, so appreciate you. Guys are going to need some caution. That's what you missed. But turn it back up for everybody. I had to turn it down for a second there. Here it is. iRacing, I had to reinstall. Ooh, 33. I think the 88 checked up there, and the 33 got to the right back quarter panel of them, and man, that's what happened there. Awesome. Let's turn it back up for everybody. You see it out there. I appreciate you. 3, 2, 23, 69, 44. I had to turn it down. I had to turn it down for all that segment over there. Whenever I had to make an adjustment for everybody, I had to reinstall iRacing because iRacing kept kicking me from sessions. So we had to delete it, delete all the files, and start fresh again, and including all the driver cameras, all the car cameras, all the stuff. So I'm gonna have to rebuild them as I go, because the other ones with a reinstall did not transfer over, so I'm going to have to do it again. 152 of 200, 11th caution of the race. That's what I was doing. Let's throw this up there. If you haven't had a chance, that's what the website looks like, lintzcreative.com. You go there, you get them, you give them a nice little look-see-loo, and they have some creative solutions for you everywhere. Please go check them out. That is the sponsor of today's race, lintzcreative.com. They do a whole lot of stuff for the racing world, including branding and website design, just kind of all kinds of stuff that is tailored to the racing fanatic, and just everything that they do. They have an iRacing team. They have a real world racing team as well. Check out their website. They do have, of course, they're going to put up there that they have more of that stuff coming. So make sure you just reach out to them out of South Bend, Indiana. They are going to have a ton of fun helping you get yourself showcased, and they're going to work tirelessly for you. Lintzcreative.com, LINTZCREATIVE.com. Appreciate it. You didn't miss that much. You just missed some cautions. That's all. Cautions happen. It's Bristol. We like it. Steve, I think if you're out there listening, I think you and I need to have a conversation before for this week as well. So, yeah, if you don't mind, we'll have that conversation here pretty soon. 3, 2, 44, 23. It's going to be your front two rows. And Cato gets another launch here. He's going to be trying to hold off Oliver Cordell on the faster tires. 155 of 200. And if there's another caution, Cato's going to be looking at those tires. They had 4 sets of tires, plus the set they started with. Bryson Fitzgerald to the bottom as the 2 tries to defend 2 lines here. Bryson's going to slide up in place, and he's going to get around Bristol and try to make that run back on Oliver Cordell like he did before. He had to take all that time in that longer green flag run they had, that 55-lap green flag run. Caution's going to come out. Gavin Hibbs involved again. He is upside down this time, and he is rolling. Here's what happened. Gavin to the bottom. Oh, he went to slide up in place, got to the 94, and then Cottrell could do nothing there as Cottrell rolls down the embankment here at Bristol as well. Man, hard hit for Cottrell. So he jumps back to pit road. 16's on pit road as well. Oliver, your race leader, 159 of 200. Makes me wonder if James has any tires left. He might be going for it. There it is. Oliver is going to be in on pit road. I think Dean might be your lucky dog. He is. He's going to come around and the Ghost Chips ahoy. He says, beep, beep, please. Beep, beep, please. Thank you. Love it. Lucky dog coming around. Caution. Once again. Helicopter. Well, that was a full send right there. It was a definite full send. We've given out the helicopter to the field already. They deserve it again. Let them have it. Cordell, Fitzgerald, Rick Javorka, Justin Sumner, Richard Lakawa out there. And the 38. Rich has been battling all race, but he did go ahead and get that truck fixed. When you reinstall iRacing and you try to make things work, I tell you what, man. Not possible, but we could try. We could at least get, well, if you consider the green-white checkered, I don't know. How many green-white checkers did you get? It's possible. See, 8 for 4. Yeah, 8 for 40. You get 2 green-white checkers? Yeah, you could do it. Yeah, sure. Could do that. Not necessarily something you have to do, but, you know. 2:44, lights are off on the pace truck. 52's there, 94 back up in the mix. He's got the pop can going. Richard there in 5th. Elliott Swope in 6th. These drivers are ready to go. Turn that volume back down. I have a sound filter on the volume too, folks, just so you know. So if it sounds like it's getting really low, I put the filter on because it makes it sound a little bit more realistic. 2:44, 94, 52, 38. Not only that, but it doesn't clip on the stream as well. Sumner, Richard in the 38. They're going to battle side by side. Rick Sousa there to the inside of the 33. James Cato trying to run his way back to the front. He's got new tires to be able to do so. He's hoping that that speed's going to be able to make it work too. Running very high egg shape off the corner. To the high side they go. Both of them scraping the wall. 44 trying to run the middle bottom line. 2's going to carry the speed though. 166 of 200. And these guys are blanket throwing, close driving. These trucks have just been absolutely insane. Top 2 have been Toyotas. Oliver led all but just a handful of laps. Oh, yes, I turned slow-mo on so that way that bot doesn't get in and put up 900 messages. 244, 38. Yeah, it's every 60 seconds. There's a bot that, in order for me to be able to leave that on, that's kind of the way it has to work. So that it may sneak one message in, but it's not going to put up 17 different messages. Here's that close pack racing that I'm seeing here. 94 not giving up the high line. 52 is not making the pass on the inside. He's got some drivers with fast tires behind him. And they're like, look, you got to go. You got to move. 33 making the pass on the 52. 94 drops low. 33 is going to drop low. Elliott Swope trying to go to the front here. Up to the 94. 94 into the wall. And Elliott not clear. 94 had the nose still there. So he's going to be good. But James Cato, no doubt, had to get out of the gas and onto the brake. Somebody went around, though. We'll have to take a look and see who. Here's a look at that same scene. It's to the inside. 3's going to go high here. 52's down low. Up into the wall. Oh, he gets out of it. The 3 gets out of the gas to stay out of the 23 there. He gets sideways. So I mean, good thing, but still unfortunate. Still unfortunate. Caution. James Cato trying to rebound. Justin Sumner will come to pit road. Oliver Cordell is your race leader. Bryson Fitzgerald will be in second. 38 is going to be in third. He's been able to work himself back up there. Some right side for him. Not bad. Elliott Swope in the 33. Old Non. Rick in the 52. Still there as well. Michael Carpenter in the 23. Fortunate... was unfortunately wrapped up into that. Sumner in the 94, still getting some of that damage repaired. Mike Harris leaving pit road. So they got a clean looking truck. They're trying. It's okay. They had a good run. That was starting to stack up to be a good run here. 13th caution, over 200 laps. It happens, man. It happens. Cordell, Fitzgerald, Richard, and Swope. That'll make up that front 2 rows on the restart here. They should go lights off this time. We'll go back to it. Alrighty, pace car will dive off in 4. Be back at it again here in just a moment. Thank you to Strictly Stock. Thank you to Lintz Creative. Thank you to all the folks that help make things happen over here for the Duck Press Media Solutions Truck Series. These folks have been absolutely a blast and a ton of fun. They make Sunday night racing really good for me, too. It's a good restart right there out of the corner. 25 laps to go. Brought to you by duckpress.com. Go check them out for your business and your business media relations. I'd go check them out. Absolutely phenomenal company. They do what I do, but in a bigger form. Javorka Right there in the 52 up to the 69 of Nick Sawyer to the outside. Cato says, move over. I got places to be. High line running right next to the wall. James Cato trying to win this race, and he's got some work to do with 23 laps to go. .44 Fitzgerald, half-second difference, still trying to make it up to Oliver Cordell. 2:44, 38, 33, 23. Caution, 14th of the day. Nick Sawyer involved. And now's the point where you just don't. You have to think about it. Tires might hold you off, but for 20 laps, if they have another caution, what's going to happen here? The 23, 88 and the 23. So the 88 comes off that corner. Holy cow. I'm just rewinding this for just a second, folks. Here it is. Far chase. Sorry, that's not the 88. That's the 69. Sorry. 23 exit out, has a good run. 69 right there to the bottom, gets in, heel kicks the 23, and he goes around. Cato does the old avoid. He saves it right there, so he's just far enough in the racetrack that iRacing says, yep, we gotta go. 14th caution of the race. 18 laps to go. Able to make it work. Hey, he's going to have to stay out. I don't think there's tires left to be able to make that work. Just got to be smart about the lane choice and the picking that he has. He did come to pit road on lap 151. Bryson Fitzgerald into pit road. Richard into pit road as well. Oliver Cordell, Elliott Swope, Michael Carpenter, James Cato. Well, they all came to pit road relatively recently. Cato came in on 73. Oliver Cordell, the race leader. Where did Bryson pass him? The pace car is at 40 miles an hour. Pace speed is at 35 miles an hour. That didn't make any sense. I don't know. Right. The racing's good when the racing's there. It's all good. Get a Stream Deck for the race controls. Yes, Stream Deck is amazing. I have one for everything that I do over here too. I highly recommend that if you're out there and you're watching and you're thinking about streaming, by all means get yourself a Stream Deck. It makes your life easier. You can even use your phone as a Stream Deck. Sigmund looking for 3 more cautions to get back on the lead lap. Justin Sumner looking for a few more than that. 15 laps to go. They're getting down to the wire. 14 cautions. I think they got it in them. I think they're going to run green. 23 to the high side. Cordell to the bottom. Cato ready to go. Cato has some nose damage, and I don't know where he got it from, but man. He's not done. Cordell trying to hold on. Carpenter in third. 52 of Javorka. 22 of Harris. 53 going around. Corey Vaughn involved. Caution comes back out. 15th time of the day. Nerds Doing Earth Things podcast, bringing out the next caution for you. There is a look at what happened here. I'm going to far chase this one. 53 to the inside, 38 low. Sees the opportunity. Just into the gas a little bit more, and then 53 goes around. And that is how that one happens. Gavin Hibbs leaving pit road. He is back out on the track. And dang old dang. Thank you to all the folks putting this together tonight. There goes Billy Sickman. Duluth Trading Company. I don't have near deep enough voice for that unless I haven't slept for 6 days. That's when my voice really starts to throw out there. All right, folks, 15 laps to go. Be 14 this time by. I'll be right back. Green flag waves once again. Cordell goes. 7 laps to go. And the overlay is working once again. It's stuck at 15 laps to go for a second there. Not sure what's going on with that. Caution once again. Elliott Swope, Jaworka, Johnston involved. What happened here? Ooh, ouch, ouch. There's the 52 right there. Rick Javorka right here. He's running a high lane. He's there. He's fine. 44 is there. Oh, that go. Got him. Here's a little free and a little spicy. Let me go back here just a second here. We're going to take a look one more time. 44, Bryson Johnston. Right here, Bryson's looking to that hole shot right there. Let's go forward a little bit. He's coming up just a little bit. And he was going to get into him anyway. But, man, unfortunate. Oof, 33. Nowhere to go. Cordell is going to be your race leader. Joe, I mean, kind of spicy there on that one. Does happen though from time to time. I blocked the person on there. I need to go and block them on the old Twitch channel. I don't need followers. I don't need people doing that to me. I don't need any of that stuff. Block you. Ban you. Ban it is. No more. I want people. Here's the thing, folks. I will never pay for a follower. I don't pay for ads. I don't pay for views. I don't do any of that stuff. I want you guys to choose to be here. I'm kind to everybody, and I treat everybody with decency and respect. And the fact of the matter is, I wouldn't do that to anybody else. I wouldn't force any kind of issue with that. So, you know. If I wanted to market or do anything like that, I would I would use either use my company, or I would find somebody that has sponsored races or sponsored anything like that, and I would find them. I don't need some bot getting in the chat saying, "Oh, you want followers? You want this? You want that?" No, come on now. We don't want that. It's just a way for you to try to take our money or try to scam us. We don't want that stuff. Keep it out of the chats. Keep that stuff. No, keep it out. I have been taken for a lot of money over the last couple of years. Man. They only have 5 gear. They only had 4 gears at North Wilkesboro, those cars. They're supposed to have 5 all around. Who knows? Maybe that have made it easier to drive. I don't know. Next-gen cars are 5-gear running things. Cordell, 2 laps to go. You know, he's wanting a white flag. He's going to get it. White flag waves. Last lap, Cato trying to close the distance. Richard rebounds to 3rd. Cato trying to make it work. Sawyer right there as well. Cordell, final 2 turns onto the straightaway. Led a ton of laps here, and he's going to win it. He's going to drift around the racetrack. And what a win. That was a dominating performance. He was able to hold off Bryson Fitzgerald for the longest time. Bryson did have a good run for him. Was able to make that work. Oliver's going to come around. He's going to be able to run into that. They're running into each other back here. Come on now. Cordell, only damage that's on his truck is the damage he put on there himself, that right side. He'll let folks finish and get that race taken care of. Good race. Regardless of cautions, it was a good race. Here's your race results. Brought to you by duckpress.com. Yeah, a lot of the guys were running. I saw they were running a lot of 3rd gear stuff there, so all good. Cordell's going to be your race winner. Cato. Richard, that'll be your 1, 2, 3. Sawyer finishes 4th. Carpenter 5th. Vaughn, Harris, Fitzgerald. Dean finishes in 9th. Rick finishes in 10th. Sigmund Javorka, Sumner, Swope, Johnston. That's Brock Johnston at 15th. Nathan Yarnell, Gavin Hibbs, Jesse Cottrell all the way to 18th. And then the rest of the field looks as such. GT and Holt Johnston all the way at the very back. And Joe, you're 201 laps down, man. You got a lot of catching up to do. Just saying. Just saying. Thank you to Lintz Creative. Make sure you go to lintzcreative.com, LINTZ creative.com, and tell them we said hello. Let us bring in guys on the racetrack right now. 1, 2 shakes as I move some things around. Oliver Cordell. Oliver, dude, you just had Bristol locked in, didn't you?
I guess you could say that, yeah. This is probably one of my best / favorite tracks there is on iRacing.
It seemed like you had it. You and the 44 were battling there for a while. It seemed like he, on that little long run that he had, it was 30, 35 laps. You guys were able to figure some things out. He was trying to push you there, and then cautions kind of come out, but you get a good run in there, and you're still able to pull away. I saw the egg-shaped mid-two line working for you. And for those, we tried to explain that out there. But what is it for you to be able to get in the corner, especially after about 10 laps on your tires, to be able to run that second lane and try to exit low?
Yeah, like you said, I just try to take that first 10, 15 laps, kind of run kind of lower on the track just to save a little bit of tire. And then you can carry more momentum around the top side and be a little faster, especially on the long run. So that's just the key here. Luckily, we didn't have to save much tire because we had cautions throughout the race. But yeah, it was a good race, pretty fun. Good run to Bryson. He kept me on my toes pretty much the whole race.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun to see. I was hoping that we'd see some pit strategy work out for some folks, but regardless, when the racing was there, the racing's good, and you guys made it interesting. The only damage you got was, I think, you did it yourself.
Yeah, I just kind of lost focus there for a second. Scraped the wall going into the corner a couple times, but it didn't hurt too much.
A lot of people congratulated on your drift around the corner. That was that was pretty awesome there at the end. Oliver, congratulations on the race win here at Bristol. It's a chance. It's another kind of another chance for you to get some bonus points out of this too, because going into the playoffs, you guys are gonna need every bit of that, and you led a ton of laps, and I mean I think all but a handful. And it just worked out in your favor. Congrats on the race win. Give shout outs, man. It's your time.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Just like to thank Jesse Cottrell, Jeff Francis, all the guys over at Strictly Stock that are able to put this league on every week. Got to thank all the sponsors, the Flying Aces, Lens Creative, Duck Press Media Solutions, Creekers Crafts, Black Car Mafia, Signature Esports, and iRacing Warriors Motorsports. All those guys make it possible to run this league every week.
Yeah,
Just got
man.
to thank them.
Yeah, man. I always appreciate you guys. We're gonna see you next week. We're gonna have Talladega next week. Different kind of racetrack.
Yes. Oh yeah, for sure. A lot more, a little bit more pit strategy going on there, for sure.
Not only pitch strategy, but you gotta have friends.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
All right, my man. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate it.
Always. Number two. Not number two. He's not the number two. He's the number one right now. Number one right there in the old scorekeeping record books there. He's going to finish out front. Let's talk to James Cato, who had to rebound from an early incident, was able to make it work. Got a little bit of nose damage there at the end. I thought for sure you were going to win at your home track.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have won here, but Oliver's got me covered big time on these short tracks. They're by far my biggest weakness. Like I would like to apologize to Nick Sawyer there though on lap one. I felt really bad. I didn't think I was that close to him and accidentally turned him. So I gave myself a self-imposed 1 lap penalty and kind of had to fight back, which might have been a blessing.
It made for some interesting racing there. That's for darn sure. You were able to battle back and prove that you earned it. Nick finishes in fourth, so not too much to be wavered there. You guys definitely made it interesting when you were racing around each other. A lot of folks finding the turn. Normally we see a lot of drifting up the racetrack on the turn. What we started seeing, and this comes from people driving around you, there was some exit off the high side. People would get that little waver and kind of flicker back to the right, but would catch it the wrong way and kind of skadoosh people with the rear end of the truck. Did you notice that the high side was kind of being finicky tonight over the course of what we normally see?
Really, I'm not like I said, not sure to tell you the truth. I don't run a lot of these short tracks just because I hate them. I hate them. But I couldn't tell you the last time I ran a race here at Bristol. To tell you the truth, it's been a long time. I'm not a big fan of them on iRacing. In real life, they're awesome, but iRacing, I just ain't a big fan of them.
Well, I tell you what, you made it to second, so start being a fan. You figured something out here. James, congratulations on a P2 finish here. It's gonna help those points totals getting down to the wire for the playoffs. Talladega next week. What's your plans for that?
Do what I done here and just try to stay out of trouble, I guess.
I hope
give
so.
it a
Go ahead.
give it a shot at the end of the race and just hope for the best.
Hope for the best. What is it? Is it expect the worst, hope for the best, or pray for the? I don't know. I whatever that phrase is. James, congrats once again. Give you shout outs out there, my man. It's always good to talk to you.
Yeah, man. I'd like to thank y'all for broadcasting it. Do an excellent job with these races. The rest is strictly stock. Flying Aces, Lintz Creative, Duck Press, Creekers Crafts, Black Car Mafia, Signature Esports, iRacing Warriors, Motorsports. Just everybody that helps us here put on this show.
Absolutely, my man. Look forward to seeing you. We will. We're going to see what Talladega brings. I love Talladega, and you guys did super speedway racing, but first part of the season, and it turned out good there. So I have high expectations.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. That's for sure. Always is.
Yeah, man. All right, my man. We'll catch you next week, and enjoy the rest of your week, brother.
Thank you.
Absolutely. James Cato finishes in second. And Richard, I keep talking to you, and I like talking to you. I was wondering if you were going to make that Oreo cookie machine faster, and you did. You were able to rebound to third here. Walk me through this one.
I did better tonight than I thought I would. Qualified well. I wasn't expecting to do that, and just tried to pace myself at the start. Unfortunately, kind of got tagged about 16 or 18 laps into it, and a little disagreement, but just had to claw my way back up through. And I think with 20 to go, we decided to take the last set of tires and roll with what we had. I think myself and Bryson Fitzgerald were the only two that pitted, and I think we restarted 9th and 10th, and we were able to charge our way up through there. And the luck broke my way. I avoided a couple incidents, and he, unfortunately, he got caught up in a few because he really should have finished, where I did tonight, if not better.
Well, you were able to make it work. I know that if the last couple of cautions didn't happen, I think there was going to be some battling. You were really good about being able to get to the outside of folks, but sometimes we were seeing drivers poke the nose into that, especially if one was running really high and one was running low. That middle lane seemed like a lot of noses were kind of poking there. If somebody could run 3 wide here, what would be your suggestion on how to do that, or if to do
that? Well, patience would be the big thing, and having perhaps the advantage of fresh tires if you're going to try and make it work through the middle. I know myself tonight, I worked between the bottom and the top a little bit both. In both, I was using to my advantage depending on who I had to pass, but it's just a matter of picking the right spot at the right time.
You know what? You picked the right spot. You were in the right spot there at the end, and you come home third. Congratulations on a P3 finish here, Rich.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Always, man. Give a shout outs out there. It's your time.
Yeah, just congratulate Ollie on winning and Cato in second. Thank iRacing Warriors, Signature Esports, yourself for broadcasting our events, Black Car Mafia, Creekers Crafts, Duck Press Media, Lintz Creative, Flying Aces, who sponsor our season opener. Everybody Strictly Stock that's putting this on. I think we have a really good series, and we're getting warmed up for the playoffs. I think we're gonna have a really good playoffs. A lot of competition.
Yeah, one more race until that happens. That'll be next week. We got Talladega, and then after that, it is on like Donkey Kong. My man, we'll see you next week at Talladega.
Great. Good talking to you. Have a great night. Thank you.
Always. That's the man himself, the 38. He drives the Oreo machine because he knows I can't have Oreos, and it's awful. I'm totally joking. I can have the gluten-free Oreos. I can't have regular Oreos, but he does a fantastic job. Rich comes home in third. Much love to everybody out there. Oliver Cordell's your race winner. Thank you to all the folks out there. They said it best. They think all the sponsors just the same. I want to thank Lintz Creative for coming on board for Bristol here. I do believe they may have another race or two in the books for this series. I want them to have all the success in the world, so make sure you get out there and go to lintzcreative.com. Find them on Facebook. Find them on Twitter. Find them everywhere that you can find them. Give them some business, or at least reach out to them and see if you are in need, what you could do for your iRacing leagues, for your sports car teams. So what they do as far as graphically goes, check them out. I'd appreciate it from my side to your side. Thank you to Strictly Stock, duckpress.com as well. They do some great business solutions. I would highly recommend them. If we weren't in competition, I would be using them as well, but they do a fantastic job. Much love to them. I encourage them. I encourage you to go check them out. They're a phenomenal company with a lot of resources that you're going to be able to use as well. Thank you to everybody out there. Much love. We're going to see you next week. Talladega is going to be a ton of fun. They're going to run 99 laps next week. That is just an absolute insane race. It's going to come down to pit strategy. It's going to come down to the very end of that race, and it's going to be a ton of fun. Thank you to everybody. We'll check you in the next one. And if I don't see you, have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning.